Right. Okay. So, for obviously for those people who don't may not know who you are, who are you? What do you do? Obviously, you work with Keller Williams at Bromley. What's your role there, and how do you help agents in a state agency?
Yeah, well, I'm Ian Cooper. I'm the team leader, market centre director at Keller Williams in Bromley. So in essence, I work for our agents. So my key role is to support them, train them, guide them to build their own business, their own personal brand, within either their own brand that they've created or under the Keller Williams umbrella.
Nice, nice. So, first off, what are you doing at Bromley to really take care of your agents right now?
So at the moment, we're almost doubling down on what training and support we give them. There's so much that people can be doing with not having to be in an office and not having to be outside of your home, as we can't go anywhere at the moment. So yeah, it's just guiding them through. It's building their mind share now, so people to know who they are, to then take market share once the floodgates open. So more adding value to other people within their world, their family, their friends, other people that they've connected with before, people they've done business with before. So if you can add value into someone else's life and create a meaningful, long-lasting relationship with them, it's then they then become a client for life in the future. So more of reaching out and helping others, adding value to other people's lives, to then build a personal database.
Yeah, nice. So obviously you guys do a lot of training sessions at Keller Williams. That's a big part of your business model for your agents. What advice and what sessions are you giving to your agents right now in terms of obviously marketing themselves and also their business during this time?
Where do I start? I think over the next 4 weeks, we've got about 75 different sessions going on. So one of our agents, Dominic Marcel, he's up in Milton Keynes. Great guy. I think we've spoken about it before. His social media is absolutely on point as well. So he's just been doing a quick session. So agents actually helping other agents as well. It's not just us. Going through yesterday, we had the one thing. So knowing what your actual one thing is. So what you're doing it for, know what your why is, what the end goal is. Has it changed? If it hasn't changed, keep going at it. Lead generation. So Ali Harper has just put something out on his LinkedIn. He's doing a lead generation series. So the great thing, the thing I love about our company as well, is we're opening up to everybody. It's not just our agents.
Yeah.
So the lead generation series, how to do it, how to find business, and where to go to actually get it. So it's more of mindset to start with, keeping your mind and body healthy, to then actually go out and actually look at the business and do it from there. So the main thing we started to do at the beginning of last week, we all got locked down, was look at your personal expenses. What can you save in your own world? Look after yourself and your family first, and then build on top of that.
Right, nice. So why do you feel that right now, obviously more than ever, really, is a really good time, an important time really for agents to be seen, especially as independent agents or self-employed agents?
Sorry, say that again. It just cut out.
Yeah, no worries. So why is now more than ever, do you feel now is a good time to be seen by your market if you're especially a self-employed agent, but also an independent agent as well?
It's more of adding value back into your community. A few conversations, even just my neighbours around where I live, said, well, I thought all the stations were closed. It's the high street ones are, but other people aren't. It's adapting and changing to the environment you're in. Great book as well. We're doing some training sessions on called Shift. So shift into the market that you're actually in to add value back into who you can actually help. Because if you are a high street agent at the moment and you're on furlough or you've been made redundant, it's sort of prime time to be able to be speaking to people within your world to build that database of people and people in the future to create relationships with, to help them out throughout this time. It's not even conversations about a estate agency, to be fair, at the moment. It's conversations about how can I help you.
Yeah, of course. So again, why is that really important? Not to try to sell people as such right now, but more just to kind of just add value and actually help people rather than just try and sell them, especially as an estate agent, because sometimes as estate agents you guys get bad reps. Obviously, we know. So why is it more important now just to avoid selling and just to add value really to those in your community?
More now than ever, but nobody likes being sold to. Simple as it's proven fact. No one likes it. The way our model works is creating relationships for life rather than just for a transaction. A lot of agencies, especially where what my main background was from, you looked for the next bit of commission, you looked for the next sale, you looked for the next property to find and get rid of. Now it's looking for the next person you can help along in their journey, and if you do rent their property out or sell their property, that's then for life. It's not just for that one transaction. That is, I'm your property person for life then. So it's building those relationships and nurturing them within a way that we call a touch campaign, just keeping in touch with them every month, every week, just making sure they know who you are and you're still there.
Yeah, nice. So obviously, as the market center director, kind of almost the face of the hub in a way. Obviously, you have your own personal brand on social media, on LinkedIn, more for estate agents rather than vendors, for example. But how are you adapting to this situation in terms of what you do in your content? How are you changing your content, and what type of content are you putting out right now in your personal brands just to adapt to the situation?
Yeah, it's people don't buy into agencies. People don't buy into big brands above a door. They buy into people, and it's always been almost a myth that the brand gets you all the business. It's not. The people actually get the business themselves. So our social media content and what it's around is purely on helping. If you can get out and you can help your neighbour who's 90 years old, go and get some milk, do it. If you're adding value within your community, that's going to build your reputation, your name within your area to be able to build your business moving forward. And that's not just in estate agency, that's in anything. Yeah. If I tried to sell to you right now and I said, have you got any properties to list at the moment? You're probably going to swear at me a couple of times and tell me to go away. People don't care about property at the moment. If they care about the value of their home and what's happening, we can do things like this and actually do a virtual valuation, go through your home. It's about adapting to the market that you're in.
Yeah, for sure. And then what advice would you give to agents out there struggling right now with obviously getting those touch points with people in the market?
Struggling with what, sorry?
Struggling with getting those touch points with people in the market. Obviously, we just spoke about kind of building a reputation in your community right now. What advice would you give to agents that are kind of struggling to get out there in their community?
Interact social media. That's the main thing you can do at the moment. You can't go around knocking on people's doors, dropping leaflets through people's doors. You can't do it. So if you join community groups, especially Facebook, they're great. Just helping people out. And I think it's the more content and more value you can add to people is the best way to do it. Because I as you said about estate agencies, I was at a secondary school doing a career event, and I said to we're estate agents, and they just walked away. It's just that's the sort of the name that people have got over the years. It's almost estate agents and bailiffs. It's what's the difference? But it's having that change, and what my main thing is, people deserve more. So if you can add value and I can help you within your life, and we become almost friends and family, that's them for life. But if you can utilize social media to be able to do that, because people are at home, they're stuck indoors, they're going to be on their phones, they're going to be on social media, and if you can reach out to them, it's the best way to do it.
Yeah, for sure. And just finally, obviously you were made redundant from was it a corporate estate agency last year sometime? Yeah. So what advice would you give to agents that maybe facing uncertainties right now or may have been in redundancy? How can they bounce back from that?
It was a year ago this month it was. So it's I've just literally got off the phone with somebody else, not an estate agent. I put something out on LinkedIn and Facebook just offering guidance and help. It can knock your confidence for six. It's got nothing to do with you. It's got nothing to do with what you did. It's got nothing to do with how you operate in a business. I owned the last company a lot of money, and it's almost like, ta-da, see you later. It's about concentrate on what you can do and how you can build moving forward. Utilize this time to learn what you can, build relationships, help others, and most of all, I think it's given a lot of people time to spend with their families, which they don't do, especially in the estate agency. It can be a lonely place, long hours, just being beaten left, right, and centre, given more targets. Look at it as a way of building your own brand and a business for yourself. Because if you can do that now, once the floodgates open, you'll be right out in front of any businesses out there.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. So I think that just about wraps it up. Where can people find you, come to get your advice, any way that Keller Williams can help them? Obviously, where can they find you for that?
Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. I'm all over. I don't know if you can put comments or bits and pieces in this, so we can always put my links through on it, my email address, my mobile number. I'm happy for people to reach out and just have a conversation.
Yeah, for sure. Nice one. Awesome, man. Great to meet you.
Good day.
Advice.